Go to all of your meetings and tell them enough. Enough. We've had enough. They cannot assault the American citizen any longer. We do matter here. We do pay for many, many people that don't pay into the system. And we are not against immigrants. We're for legal immigrants. We believe that
these politicians don't seem to respond to anything but numbers. And we want to show them that we have a group, and this group can stay together. You know, traditionally conservatives haven't been so good. And we have to have it all or nothing. And while the liberals, they find out a way to work it out, and we see the results that they're having as opposed to us.
For President Obama, amnesty pays off a big political debt. It greatly expands the need for government services, and it helps guarantee a second term. The winning strategy for stopping amnesty is obvious. Any of us who watched the healthcare debate, any of us who watched the reaction to the bailouts, we went from tea parties, which were great, but they were in public places and they didn't really get in the face of our elected officials. We went from tea parties to town hall meetings. It got to the point where my congressman canceled all his town hall meetings because they were afraid to go out in public.
What's happened with us is our life is so good here in America is that we're so worried about who's on American Idol, who's going to be winning, what's on the next HBO special, that we believe that we're good citizens because we show up on election day, we pull the lever, and then we go right back to what we were doing before, and then we ignore the government. People from California and Oregon and all corners of the United States of America, and they converge on the Capitol, all to stand up for the Constitution. It wasn't against Obama, it wasn't against anybody else. It was basically to stand up for the Constitution and the principle of individual liberty, which if you don't stand up for it, at every turn, it will be lost. Now or never.
The politicians have got to go. They've got to go. We've got to vote in people that have integrity, that want to follow the law of the land. They're not opposing the Constitution. They're throwing it out.
We went to Washington. We had a bunch of busloads of people that went down there. According to the cops that I spoke to down there, they were the best estimators of the crowd. They said it was about 1.5 million. What we're doing now is we're getting more involved at the local level. What we need to do is we need to support the local candidates at home. Tim Bishop is somebody at the federal level that's accessible for us, so he's our #1 priority. We're going to take back the 1st Congressional District. That's our #1